Well, good morning, YouTube. Lofty's here. I've got this big beast again. I've got the bird with me. Yeah, we've got the R1300 RT LE. As I said, no top box, but I've got the panniers on and I've wound them out to full width just to see what it feels like, two in, two up with the panniers on. Anyway, if you're interested in Lofty riding the R1300 RT LE, two up with a pillion, you stick around. Okay, good morning, YouTube. Lofty's back. Have a look. I'm back on this one. Now, there's a reason today, as I said, I've got the pillion with me. Sorry we got no top box on, but I've got the panniers on and I've got them fully wound out. So I'm going to do a bit of footage with the pillion on, see how we get on. Okay, we're away, YouTube. Now, I've got a feeling somebody's lowered the seat because this does feel a lot smaller than last time I rode it. But I've got the screen in the high position and I've got Lily on the back. So the bird's out with me today. It's not going to be a long video. It's just to get a pillion perspective. As you can appreciate, it's a big, heavy bike. And now we've got a pillion on. It's adding to the effect. So here we are, on our way up the hill. We're in road mode. I'm going to put it in dynamic in a sec. We'll just negotiate the island. I'm going to go all the way around. Yeah, on these main A roads, the handling is superb. This does feel nice. Yeah, good. That's the first one. So we've got a little island coming up and then we'll go down the lane and we'll go down to the Aggle and we'll do a little bit of videoing with us both on. So it's very busy down here through the lanes today. I've got an extra camera on the side, so I can just give you a look of me and Linny while we're going along, see what you think. I'll ask her what she thinks of the seat and everything when we do the walk round. We're not far from the Aggle. I've got to say though, these R1300 engines are quite noisy, although this is quieter than the GS, but they are quite noisy. Yeah, a lot of traffic about today. Here we go, we're going to take a right turn here. We're in La Mamva. If any of you know of La Mamva, little place. So as I say, these roads are your typical roads. Yeah, that's quite easy, slow manoeuvring around the corner there. We've got a couple of nice bends coming up. Just tip it in gently, there it goes. We're not coming out to be a hero or go fast, just show you what it's like on these slightly twistier roads. Two up. Yeah, you're better off using the quick shifter than the clutch for a smooth journey. That's why I should imagine the ASA is very good. Hopefully, I'll get to ride the RT with an ASA shortly. Here we go. We're at the Aggle. We're just going to turn left here and I'll show you what it's like. Well, here we are. Me and the bird. Let's have a look, see what it's like. I'll get on first. Same old, same old. There you go. I'm standing up. Seat does feel a bit low today, but 6'5", 16.5 stone, he's Lofty. So there you go. Do you want to jump on, Linny? So we've done a few miles on it and it don't feel too bad. I think when you're in them nadgery bits, them tight situations like U-turns and whatever, you just have to be a bit mindful. Sometimes it might be best to dismount the pillion, but it's comfy. What's it like on the back?
Very nice, comfy.
How does it compare to the NT?
Nice. I'll say it's comfy. Nice. It's nice. Well, what can I say? It's nice.
So you're comfortable to enjoy it?
Yeah.
One big advantage this bike's got over the NT is it's got heated front seats and heated rear seats.
Ooh, don't
And
need them today, though.
These little grab rails here, where there, somewhere, can you feel them?
Yeah.
They're like rubberised grab rails.
Yeah.
They're heated. The same as heated grips, they're heated grab rails. And when you've got the top box on, the pad in the top box is also heated. So could this be the ultimate Pillion touring bike? You like the sound of the heated, don't you?
The sounds of plan. These are a bit too far back for me, my shoulders, but, you know,
Okay. Well,
anybody younger, be fine.
Anyway, let's check in for the Raz and up and down the dual carriageway and see how it feels two up. I'll see you in a minute. That's when you really notice the bike. It's once you're rolling, we're rolling now, we're doing 30 mile an hour of course. And it's so stable, it's fantastic, but those little occasions when you're off-cambered pullovers or stops or whatever, you've just got to be very mindful. Although the Boxer does keep its weight low, it's a big heavy bike, you must remember that. You can't take any liberties. Screen's amazing. I'll just wind it down so you can see what it's like. Look at this. You get that bit of wind blast, it's lovely. Just cools you off a little bit. There are times when you're, of course, in the mountains or whatever, or in Spain or in France when it's really warm, you probably need the screen down, to be fair. It's not until you get up to 50, 60 mile an hour that you put the screen on and you take advantage. So here we go, we're just going a bit faster, screen up, and we're in that lovely bubble of air. Now unfortunately this bike, although it's the 27 Grand LE, it hasn't got the Pillion pack on. Now the Pillion pack has got these little deflectors down here. These pull out. Now these are designed to take the airflow away from the Pillion, which are fantastic. Okay, so here we are. This is your typical type of road where this bike excels. We're doing 50 mile an hour, nice and steady. Main A road, quite smooth. The suspension is beautiful on this bike. As I said, it's got the adaptive suspension. It's lovely. We're in dynamic mode. It's slick, isn't it? Absolutely beautiful. We've got the cruise on. As you can see, we've got the little green icon in front. So as the car in front slows down, we'll slow down. That's fantastic, really. And it's something that's handy on the motorways. I don't think it's something you'd use all the time. Cruise control's good, but do you need adaptive when you're just riding around? I don't know. Anyway, we're going to clear Perranworthal and give it a razz up and down the dual carriageway just to see what it's like, fully loaded with a Pillion on. Approaching the island, you just drop a cog. As you probably know by now, it's the first stretch is 50 and then it speeds up to a national. We'll just go around the outside of this little one. So here we go, up to 50. There we go, 50 mile an hour, third gear. I'll drop it in fourth. Okay, can you see? Lovely. So we're approaching the national sign. Like I say, this is the sort of bike, it's built for this type of touring. Absolutely built for it. There we go, 70. Put the cruise on, chill out, relax. You just do not feel the weight at all. The screen is doing a great job. Linny did say, even with the panniers at full width, she can't really feel them. They didn't interfere with getting on and off, which is brilliant. But I did say, we haven't actually got a top box on. So, you know, I'll just ease off. Auto blip down. So the gizmos. the modes, the suspension. I've got to stop because there's a big car coming round. Yeah, we hold it round nice then. That's when you've just got to be careful. If it just slightly catches you out in between mines, you've got to be very, very careful of the weight. So here we go again. Second gear, third gear, fourth gear, fifth gear, into top, 70 down the hill, all clear. Yeah, it's great. I'm going to keep this video nice and short because, to be fair, you want to know what it's like for the Pillion to get on and off, what it's like for you to handle it. Honest, it's fantastic in this situation. Main A roads, dual carriageways, motorways, not a fault. I'm going to get to the island at the bottom and I'm going to go round again just to show you what it feels like on a big island. So I'm moving over, auto blip down to 5th, auto blip to 4th, little bit of breakage. As you can see, it's a fairly tight island. We'll go all the way round. Second gear, just drop it in. That's nice, that is. It feels secure, feels planted. That feels really, really nice. No problems whatsoever. Anyway, what a way, ain't we? Just stick the cruise on again, shall we? We'll stick it at 50 because we're in a 50. This adaptive cruise control does work really well. And like I say, as long as you don't use the clutch or throttle off, if you use the quick shifter, it stays connected to the cruise. It's absolutely brilliant. I hope you're getting some good shots in amongst the trees because it's gone quite dark. So we're starting to approach to see the van in front and it'll just start slowing us down. So what do you think then, YouTube? Are you in the market for a £27,000 bike? Yeah, there's the adaptive cruise working perfect. That's it, ideal. We're in a 50, we're set at 50, it's automatically slowed us down to 41. Can't fault it, can you? Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this little brief video of 2-up touring, or 2-up riding, on the 2025 RT. It's a lovely bike in every respect. They've got it perfect. It's still probably the number one. When it comes to buying a tourer, this is number one. This is the one, that the benchmark, if you like, that all other tourers are going to be judged against. If you fancy one, go and get one. You won't be disappointed. Anyway, have you enjoyed the video? I've probably said that once, but if you have, click on the like, subscribe, ring that little bell. It all goes to help the channel and help it build, the old algorithms and whatever they want to call it. Okay, YouTube, we're here. We're back at Ocean. Thanks, Chris, for lending me the bike again. So, in conclusion, Linny said it is probably the best Pillion perch. She could sit on it all day long. And I must admit, the more I ride it, the more I like it. So, this is the Lofty Biker saying ta-da for now. Ta-da.